Hello, everyone. This is Andrea. How are you doing today? I'd like to share a story with you that is kind of concerning as we approach the next era of the stages of the craziness of the world, the unknown, the uncertain. Some way or another, we have powerful impact upon our future generations, whether that be our children, our students, people who look up to us in the community, the neighborhoods, or even people and children who scan the world wide web. See, the benefit of technology is that it can impact people across the borders and across the waters. But at the same token, it can be used in a negative way. What do I mean by that? Our children look up to us in a positive light, in a negative light, and sometimes a biased and objective light. And what they see on TV transpires to how they act. What they see at home transpires to how they act and behave at school or in social settings. So what are we setting for our children? Are we instilling false hope? Lack of belief, confidence, self-esteem? It is important that we must stay calm when frustration, agitation, stress, anxiety, depression comes into play. And this is the power and impact of mental health and wellness within our nucleus. I remember doing my outreach-based services in the social work and psychology realms over 2 decades. And everybody would point the blame of what was going on outside of the home, or they would put the blame on inside the home. And what's truly important are both components. Everybody has a different lifestyle, different family dynamic on how they raise their children, whether it be limited, disciplined, or just a free-for-all. But it's important that our children understand the structural components of respect, integrity, passion, and to be honest. To be honest with themselves and feel comfortable in their own skin, to share how they're feeling and to share their beliefs. It was brought to my attention some time back that the way that education, communities, neighborhoods, and the social components of our systems have been changed dramatically. See, when I was growing up, it was always the combination of being on the same page, like-mindedness of the teachers and the parents and families to have open communication. That we have an understanding or strategy, a skill set, and the best methods to enhance the quality of life for the student. However, times have changed. Unfortunately, for the authoritative figures, they have to be very particular and careful for what they say, do, act, and believe. Should it parallel or be different from what is being taught in the home? As being proactive, I feel that as a coach, mentor, parent, community individual, that there should be open lines of communication and understanding. And that falls by the wayside because either you have one entity that doesn't want to be bothered and wants to put the hands into one or the other's rules and regulations. But then there you have confusion and lack of consistency between home and school and work life. Our children today and our younger generations are so confused, so emotionally lacking the ability to have self-confidence, self-esteem, interpersonal skills, and being communicative with one another, that when they are misunderstood, their emotions just exacerbate, and it becomes into a tantrum, an argument, a fight, and it just blows up out of proportion. We must be mindful about mental health both in and outside of the home. Because in the home, depending of the dyad or the makeup or structure of the nucleus in the home, it shouldn't just be one-sided. Everybody should be informed. Everybody should have the ability to agree to disagree, and then to put rules and regulations, limitations, expectations, and have an open communication. And I think that's where it lies. When do we figure out the right way to effectively communicate with one another? I mean, in these times of day and age, you have either one or both parents or guardians working, whether it be remotely or in person. You have a younger individual or individuals in the home dealing with the conditions of the way of the world, as well as being so confused on how to appropriately and effectively communicate their emotions and maintain organization, time management, and structure. These are the key foundations of becoming an individual. Now, I'm not saying that you should sit down and have this long, drawn-out conversation or family meeting with everyone involved. But there should be some understanding and communications of what is expected, what are the areas that need to be supported and improved upon, and how collaboratively we can work together. And this method of communication has been lost for some time now. For the parents are exhausted for long days of work, which can be anywhere from 8 to 12-hour shifts, not including commute on both ends. This exhaustion can be not being happy in their current job, position, or rank, the financial status of the economy and the community, their disappointment of what I talk about, the anchors of their conditions and not forgiving and moving forward. And then you look on the other side of the coin of the younger generations that, let's be honest, most of their babysitters are virtual components. I see it every time I go out or wherever I go. If a parent or a guardian is grocery shopping, what's happening? The child is sitting in the seat with an electronic device. If we go to a social event, everybody's looking down at their device. We have lost the means of communication, allowing each other to listen and heal and feel our own emotions. And to be quite honest, we have been more distant than we ever were before. My message to you is to figure out how we can be part of the solution of the constant turmoil and toxicity of negative energy in this world, and change our channels and raise our frequency to a vibration of positivity, optimism, gratitude, attitude, sharing, caring, loving, and having the willingness, open-mindedness, and ability to pay it forward. It all starts within the home. And most importantly, it starts with our reflection. What are we veering away from, and what are we gravitating to? Are we being infectious with toxicity or contagious with love? Let's learn how to be and acquire effective communication and listening skills. Allow ourselves to have the patience and understanding to listen to one another's side of the story, and to have the open-mindedness and awareness to create change for the better. On that note, my name is Andrea Mason. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching, bringing you daily content. I hope this has helped you. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Your global voice, certified mentor, motivational speaker, and coach under the mentorship of the Mr. Les Brown, and your personal accountability coach, Andrea Mason. I thank you again, and let's make this world a better place. Te amo.